and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I have in front of me the Paper Sweeties first quarter 2022 Sweet Kit. And at the time of this recording, I do believe that there are still kits available. It's limited stock, so if you are at all interested, definitely pop on over to the Paper Sweeties shop. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below, as well as links to anything else that might be available for individual purchase. But I think these kits sell out pretty quickly, so if you are interested, definitely pop over and check it out. So let's dive in. This, right on the top here, there are two sequin packs. This one is called Candy Mix, and there's a good variety of color, different shapes, different size confetti and sequins. Perfect for Valentine's Day, I think. Great for Christmas too, in fact. And these would make great shaker fill. This one is called Winter Mix, and this one has actually snowflake confetti in what looks like two different kind of confetti colors. So they're both holographic. One is sort of white, silver, and the other one's kind of a blue tint to it. So really, really beautiful, those. So then next up we have an exclusive stamp set. This stamp set will be exclusive until the kit sells out, and then the stamp set will be available for individual purchase. And so this one I've already stamped out just so that you can get a better look at it. There is also a coordinating die set to cut out essentially all of the images that you see here, so everything but the words. And if you are in the club with for the Sweet Kit, or you purchase this Sweet Kit, then you will get a 25% off coupon to get the coordinating dies. So that's really fantastic to pick that up as well. That's sold separately if you are interested. This set is called Gnome Add-on Winter, and it is an add-on to the Build-A-Gnome, which is a stamp and die set that is currently available for purchase. So if you're interested in this, you can also pick this up as well. So what's cool about this is you could definitely use this on its own. I think you can make some really cute things with just this stamp set. However, by combining it with the Build-A-Gnome set, you can then start to give your gnome different looks, different clothing, and even have your gnome hold these little fun items. So we've got some mittens there, so that your gnome has little hands that are warm for the winter season, and your gnome can be holding a flower bouquet, a letter, 4-leaf clover, even a little coffee mug. So if you want to stay tuned until the end, I did stamp, color, and cut out a few of these images just to show you an example of how you can combine this add-on with the original Build-A-Gnome to kind of dress up and customize your gnome. So stay tuned for that. But I want to show this first, which is a calendar kit from Photoplay. This is the A Year with My Gnomies calendar kit, and it's amazing. So this kit even comes with the Maker Series 10x10 calendar. It's pre-printed for 2022. So this one is ready to use right away. It's amazing. So the entire calendar is customizable from the cover to every month. Inside, you've got this entire top portion here that you can decorate. So you can use the 12x12 paper pad, which I'll show in a bit, to create a nice little scene or a layout for some photos. Whatever you want. You can even maybe even take some photos that you have and get them blown up and printed, and then create your own photo calendar. So you can use this however you like, whether you use it in combination with the paper pad or not. My first thought is that I think I might actually keep this for myself, and I'm thinking that I might decorate a few months at a time. And my first thought was actually to create sort of a scrapbook layout here, and I take a ton of photos of my 2 dogs, but I really do nothing with them. I never get them printed. I even have a nice photo printer at home that prints 4x6 photos, my Canon selfie, and still I don't print those photos. So I thought that this would be the perfect project to kind of create a dog calendar, but not all at once. What I'm thinking is that every few months, maybe I'll decorate a spread, leave 2 photo mats open, so that at the end of the month, maybe I'll pick my 2 favorite photos of each of my dogs, print them out with my Canon selfie, and then add them to that month's kind of layout. And at the end of the year, not only will I have a beautiful calendar that I got to use and look at all year long, but I'll have a little bit of a sort of a mini, well, not mini because this is 10 by 10, it's a really nice size, but it'll be a scrapbook of my dogs. So I think that's going to be a really, really fun project, and I've really enjoyed making my own planner and decorating it every month with my monthly spread. And I'll leave a link to my planner series if you want to check that out, but it's kind of nice to every once in a while do some crafting for yourself. And I think this is going to be another really fun project that I can sort of, just craft for me and have some fun. So I think this might be my dog calendar. And if you are lost for ideas and you just need some extra inspiration or just a way to kind of break that white page, at the back of the calendar, there's this inspiration sheet that shows you kind of different layouts that you can use or create using the 12 by 12 paper pad and the things that come in this kit. So I think that's really fantastic. And I love how well coordinated the Paper Sweeties stamp set is with this photo play kit, because we've got some fun gnomes that you can use that really match well with the imagery that's in the kit, which I'll show you. So diving into the 12 by 12 paper pad. So there are 24 double-sided, and I shouldn't say paper because this is really more of a lightweight cardstock. It's a nice layering weight. I would say maybe 60 pounds if I had to guess. And so you get 24 sheets. They are double-sided, and each sheet is unique. Then in addition to that, you're going to get 3 12 by 12 sticker sheets. So amazing craftability. There's definitely more here than what you'll need to decorate your 10 by 10 calendar. There's going to be a lot left over. And so as we flip through, I'll tell you what my initial thoughts are on how I think I might use this kit. And of course, when I do craft with it, I'll link to that video at the end of this one. So just diving in, I'll break down each month. The first month a little bit more in more detail, because for each of the 12 months, you'll get something similar, but I will flip through everything just so that you can have a good look. So for each month, you'll have a sheet that looks similar to this, where there's this nice heading of the that month's, and then you'll get some sentiments, you'll get some really cool beautiful toppers and elements that you can use in your scrapbook layout, or these are perfect for card making too. So you can use these for cards, you can use these for mini albums. You've got tags here. I think every month has 2 tags. sentiments, different. I love that there's different size, different shape elements. So these are not pre-cut, so nothing is cut here. This is you'll have to kind of use a trimmer or scissors to cut out these elements. But we've got some border strips here. We've got these circular elements. You can always, find some of your nested shape dies to maybe cut that out, or if you have circular punches, you might be able to cut out especially these smaller ones. So really fantastic cut apart sheet here. But if you don't want to use these elements, the back has this beautiful pattern, and of course everything coordinates really, really well between these two sheets for the month of January. On the second sheet for January, we have this here, which includes a calendar grid. So the cool part about this one is that it is not pre-printed. So you can use this for any year you want. Or if you're making this as a gift, maybe you don't want to put any numbers in, so that the flexibility is with the person that you give this to. If they don't, maybe they already have a calendar that they were planning on using, they could save this for the following year, for example. So my thought straight away when I see this is that I've got a second calendar here that I can just cut these 6x6 squares out, build up another calendar to use to give as a gift, maybe for a holiday gift. At the end of the year, I can either put the numbers in for 2023 or leave them blank and give it away as a gift. Then I think I can get another calendar using this strip here as the header and just print out my own calendar grid and then make another calendar from that. So straight away, I think there's enough here to make 2 more calendars plus decorate the 10x10 calendar that we got in this calendar kit. Then also on this sheet are 3 other patterns in the 6x6 size. So really, really amazing imagery here. And it's always on this sheet that you will find a full 12x12 pattern that includes gnomes, of course. And in this particular pattern paper, we just have these really fun snow scenes, and the detailing in here is just amazing. So awesome, awesome design. So much versatility because you're not locked into using any one particular component. In fact, I think it's going to be really hard to choose what to use, but I think there's a lot here to decorate, not just the 10x10 calendar that we got, but to make cards with, to make additional calendars with, or planners. So lots of craftability here. Every month, you're going to get 2 sheets that are themed for that month and have their own color scheme. They're going to be really coordinated between the 2. And of course, double-sided. And so you can use them however you like. So let me, I'll actually just go ahead. I'll put on some music as I show you each month and each sheet of paper that comes here. And then I'll join back up with you after I've flipped through each of these. Okay, so that was a look at all 24 sheets of the pattern papers that come in this kit, and I really think that this has been so well designed because whether you're making projects for folks who love gnomes or not, there's a lot of different pattern papers in here that do incorporate gnomes, don't incorporate gnomes. So whichever side of the fence you're on, or whoever you're making projects or cards for, there's a lot in here, something for everybody. So then, along with the 24 sheets of double-sided pattern paper, we also get 3 sheets of stickers. And this is amazing because every sheet covers 4 months out of the year. And so for every month, we get the name of the month in 2 styles. So you get it fully spelled out in that sort of fancy scripty font. And then you get it in these individual sort of block letter stickers. And so straight off, when I see that, I think to myself, I can create 2 more calendars with that. And maybe for the small abbreviated one, I can create a little pocket calendar that's just one of those at a glance calendars. So that's my first thought there. And then this, I think I can create another calendar with, maybe sort of a planner style, perhaps. And again, I'd have to kind of design my own little calendar grid and print that out, but that's easy enough to do. And there are lots of templates out there. So that's my initial thought. But if you didn't want to create more calendars, one thing that I thought was really nice that they created these as individual letters. Two upsides to that. One, I think that gives you the flexibility of using the letters straight across or up and down or something in between, something a little bit more loosey-goosey and fun. So I like that you can basically kind of orient the letters however you need on whatever layout or design you're creating. And then 2, the other thing that's really nice about these being individual letters is that if you did not want to create a calendar with them or use them to spell out the abbreviation of each month, you could mix and match the letters. They're all the same font here. And so you can spell out other words entirely. And in fact, there are other words that have individual letters here that you can also mix and match. They may or may not all be the same size, but I think if you're already kind of mixing colors, it'll be fun to mix the font size and even capital letters versus lowercase letters. So here we have the word snow day in individual letters. We have the word heart. We've got the word lucky, Irish, fun. So you could definitely kind of take a letter from here, there, and the other place and jumble them up and create your own sentiment, create your own words. So I think it's really fun that they've given us that flexibility rather than having the whole word spelled out on one sticker. So I think that's pretty cool. And then on top of that, for each of the 4 months that are on each 12 by 12 sticker sheet, you get some additional graphics and imagery and sentiments too. So lots and lots of embellishments that you can use on your scrapbook layouts, on your calendars, on your cards. And I think this offers a ton more craftability to what was already a lot in just the 12 by 12 paper pad. So that's fantastic. So let me flip through each of the 3 sheets that do come in the kit, just so that you can get an idea for the sorts of embellishments, sentiments, words, etc. that come on each sheet. And here's the last sheet. And they are all themed and colored to coordinate with the papers that do come in the 12 by 12 paper pad. So you've got those all set to go. And then again, this is amazing here. So there's actually 12 layouts for each of the 12 months of the year. If you are truly stuck for ideas, then you can just recreate some of these layouts, because I think other than just some solid color cardstock in some cases, everything is within this kit. So you'll find all the different pattern papers, the die cut elements, the words and sentiments. So I think that's really amazing. You're not going to be lost for ideas, and so I think that's awesome that that's included. So those are my initial thoughts on how I think I'll be approaching this kit. And of course, things may change, but for sure, when I do craft with this calendar kit, I will link to those projects at the end of this video. And as promised, let me give you a look at the Gnome Stamp that we got. Okay, so I've zoomed in a little bit, and I've got some elements already cut and colored, just to give you an idea of how to combine the Gnome add-on Winter with the Build-A-Gnome. So from Build-A-Gnome, I've cut out the body and feet, the beard, the nose, and the mouth. Super cute. And so that will build you kind of your basic gnome. But instead of using the hats that come in the original Build-A-Gnome, I'm going to use the Santa hat from the Gnome add-on Winter series. And I'll go ahead and just start to assemble this, just to give you a rough idea of how this could look. Of course, you would take more time to kind of position these, but there's the start of our gnome, like that. Isn't he looking super cute already? So this is going to be my Santa gnome. And then there are some gloves. Well, we could, if we wanted, give Santa a little scarf. I would maybe tuck that in under his beard. So there we've got a scarf for him. And of course, once you start gluing these down, they won't move around on you, but this is just to give you a rough idea. Then we've got some gloves or mittens for Santa. So you could just have him like that and he would be super cute. There's some holly and berries, which I thought would be a fun little attachment to his little Santa hat. And then we can have Santa holding stuff. So he could be maybe holding a little coffee mug. Maybe he could be holding a letter that he's about to deliver. Whatever you want. There's lots of different options within this set. And then within other Paper Sweeties sets, I'm sure there's going to be lots of other icons that you can actually have your gnome holding. So I think this is going to be super fun to craft with. You can create little gnomes for each of the months of the year to coordinate and go with the pattern papers that we have. Of course, this is called Winter, so my hope is that there may be additional add-ons. I don't know for a fact whether that's going to be the case or not, but we can only hope, and I'm just going by the naming of this stamp set that there may be more to come. I don't know. Let's cross our fingers and hope. But this definitely has some imagery that will take you through the first few months of the year, because we've got some winter things, like this could be hot cocoa, for example. We've got Valentine's represented here, and we've got even St. Patrick's Day with the 4-leaf clover and the good luck sentiment. So there's an example of how you can mix and match these two sets together. And again, when I craft with this kit, I will be sure to link to that video at the end of this one. I hope that you've enjoyed this unboxing, and as I mentioned earlier, I will leave links to everything in the description box below. The kits do always sell out, but I do know that there are still some available, at least at the time of this recording. So if you are interested in signing up for the club or picking up this kit, then pop on over to the Paper Sweeties shop and check that out. If you are a Kit Club subscriber or you do buy this kit, you will also get, along with your kit, a 25% off coupon to get the coordinating dies to cut out the Gnome add-on winter stamp set. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that everybody is doing great. And until next time, have a fantastic day. Bye.